Men again, please.
Now these guys are also called Uchi-Komi-Geiko. It's where you practice those techniques, but build them all together into one practice. Men, Hajima! Kote! No! Kote men! Kote do! Kote mendo! Men hiki men! Men hiki kote! Men hiki do! Men! Yeah, mate, well done. That's good, very good. Leon's going to do something now called Kukari Keiko. Kukari Keiko should be done at a really, really high spirit, high tempo. It's actually to make you as tired as possible, but to push you so spiritually and strength-wise you can actually learn to increase yourself all the time. So you just put your lights on, keep good, and keep the lights set so keep really fast now. Kukari Keiko. Hajima! Faster. Again. One more. Nice bend. Nice bend. 3. Well done. That's Uchi-Komi-Geiko and Kukari Geiko. Even though Kendo is a martial art, Kendo, martial way, there are, of course, competition at the end of it, okay? Now that's like a direct thing, but not too important. Because the thing with martial arts and the samurai, they believed to be a good fighter, you had to be prepared to die. It's not that they wanted to throw their life away, but they had to have the mindset that if you're worried about being hit or dying, then you're not going to perform your best technique that you can. So what these guys are going to do now, they're going to do something like, I suppose in boxing, sparring, where they practice their different techniques, they don't mind about being hit. Because the thing about being, when you're hit, you're learning. Okay? So they're going to do something like a sparring, where it's quite competitive, they're trying to get each other, see how that happens, all the rest of it. We'll have jersey on first. And hopefully they're not probably going to fight at full ferocity, because of course we're in such a small area. Okay? But hopefully you'll get an idea of how they can practice their techniques, but at the same time respect each other. So start from swords side, please. So more angling, in case of demonstration purposes. Okay. Ready? Shoot that. So yeah, we're going to say hatchet. Stand up. Just be mindful of people around, okay? Let's try! as you go across, heels for those over here, please. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing, but this way. This time you can get to see how it doesn't matter what size you are, what grade you are, anything like that. As long as the two people respect each other, then they can also have a good fight with each other as well and learn. Okay? Benjamin. One last thing. Now, of course, there is a competition side, and every 4 years there's a World Championships, which Japan always win. Okay? But, as I said, there's many different competitions around the country and all over Europe and all over the world. So this time we're going to take it a little bit serious. Whereas in the last one, you don't mind being hit. Okay? You accept it the way you want to be hit. This one here is more serious. It's about hitting that person, about them hitting you, getting a good strike. Remember,